I don't want to set the world on fire.
Dystopian literature is characterized by several factors: war, oppressive governments, famine, technology, and science fiction, just to name a few. A dystopian society is one that is frightening, the opposite of a perfect utopia. Though dystopian literature has been present for a long time, many agree on the father of modern dystopian literature, an English author named George Orwell. Orwell set a precedent for dystopian literature to come with his 1949 novel titled 1984. The story revolves around a man named Winston who works for a totalitarian regime known as the Party. 1984 focuses on three key aspects. The Party is a totalitarian government in support of a dictator known as Big Brother. This government controls everything, even what people think, with the thought police. It also focuses on acute loss of individuality. People are forced to have emotions during daily hate ceremonies and cannot think or act against the Party. Telescreens prompt all actions, and sex is used only for procreation. Finally, constant surveillance is a major theme. Everything is watched and quantified, down to what people do with their spare time and the thoughts in their heads. Orwell's vision of a totalitarian surveillance state is partially reflected in the recent public fear surrounding the NSA surveillance scandal.
If you ask a politician assigned to security matters today what he or she thinks about the surveillance techniques used to prevent crime, there's a good chance that you'd be told about the benefits of closed-circuit camera systems. You'd hear convincing arguments about the additional safety in their vicinity because they act as a crime deterrent. Or you might hear about the virtue of being able to track terrorists by filing information about airline passengers or by enforcing the use of biometric passports.
Orwell's vision of dystopia translates into modern literature as well. Take, for example, Suzanne Collins' 2008 bestseller The Hunger Games, which has recently become a major movie trilogy as well.
I volunteer as tribute!
The Hunger Games is similar to 1984 in its structure. Warfare is a major theme. Children are forced to fight to the death while watched all around the districts as a result of warfare between a rebellious district and the capital. The capital is a totalitarian government that rules over the districts. There is little individuality in the capital's society. Even the relationship between Katniss and Peeta is forged from the show business surrounding the gory Hunger Games. Finally, the districts begin to rebel against the capital in a Marxist turn of events, though with violence and bloodshed rather than sex as Winston does initially in 1984. As you can see, dystopian literature has undergone several changes in the decades since it first became popular, while retaining some of its core features. Science fiction, oppressive governments, and conflicting individualities are still a huge part of the genre. Dystopia spans many genres, from books and movies to video games and comics, and will continue to play a big role in literature and entertainment.
I just want to start a flame in your heart.